Hello, beautiful and pristine souls. Welcome back to my channel. I am Hee-chan and this is Poised and Pristine Tarot, where I offer intuitive tarot readings, mostly in the form of pick-a-card reading, to provide you spiritual insights and guidance for your most important and daily questions in life. So for today, we will have a reading about what makes you magnetic and how to unleash your love attracting strengths. So in this reading, we will be answering three questions together. The first one is, what is your unique energy that draws people to you? The second question is, how can you enhance your natural magnetism? And the third one is, what type of love and connections will you attract with those traits and strengths? So my beautiful viewer, today reading I will be using a new tarot deck that I just got the other day. So this is Phantasm tarot deck and it is a Chinese one. I hope you will like it. For today reading, we will have three groups. So group number one, you got the King of Cups. Look at the hologram. Group number two, you got the Ace of Wands. Wow, such a strong Ace of Wands. And group number three, you got the Empress. Oh, look at her. Look at her. The Empress. Okay, so that will be the three groups for today's reading. Feel free to pause the video and let your intuition to guide you to the group that is calling out for you the most. In case you are drawn to more than one group or maybe all of the group of today's reading, then feel free to check out multiple or all of them, because I believe there will be a message for you in each reading. So my beautiful viewer, I will see you in your reading. Hello my beautiful group number one, welcome to your readings about what makes you attractive and magnetic. Unleash your love attracting strengths. So in today's reading, if you skip the intro, we will be exploring the three questions together. What is your unique energy that draws people to you? How can you enhance your natural magnetism? And finally, what type of love and connection do you attract with this type of strength? So group number one, you have chosen the King of Cups. Such a beautiful King of Cups. Immediately with this King of Cups, I feel like you are someone who is extremely high regarding your emotional intelligence. So you understand your own feeling as well as other people feeling, and also the atmosphere of the environment, the situation around you. So you have the ability to adjust your actions and also your talk, the way you choose words in order to keep the harmonious atmosphere within the current environment or the place that you are in, which is an extremely valuable traits in today's society, when people become less and less interactive in real life, and many will lack the emotional intelligence and the people skill. However, when I see this card, I do believe that my group number one consists of all the people that have the best people skill. So group number one, let's get started with your reading. Firstly, I will use this tarot deck to answer what kind of magnetism do you have that attract people to you, and also how to enhance your natural charm and attractiveness. So what is the unique? Ooh, I haven't finished the question yet. Oh my gosh, the card is so jumpy today. So you receive the Judgment. Such a beautiful Judgment. What is your way? Should I take all of that? Group number one? No. I will draw one by one. What is your unique energy that attracts people to you, that draw people to you? So you got Page of Cups. Oh. You got 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. And then you got Temperance. So beautiful. I think this Temperance will best go to here, and then the Ten of Cups go to here. There you go. Let's see what will have you to enhance the attractiveness and magnetism that you have. The Three of Wands. Oh. Can you see it? Okay. And then you got the Tower. Oh, what a combination. It's okay, we will understand it later when we have the full reading. How can you see everything? Let's come to the final question. What type of love and connection, whether it is romantic or it is platonic, that you will charm to your life with your strength over here? So you got the Ace of Cups. This is Heartscape Tarot deck, another beautiful tarot deck. I think it comes from Thailand, maybe. Yeah. You got Three of Wands. Oh, you got the Three of Wands over here, and then you got another one here. Sure. Next you got the Three of Swords. Oh, what happened? What kind of combination is it? And finally, you got the Strength card. Okay, group number one, let me rearrange your table a bit, and then we will start with your reading. Right, group number one, let's start with your reading. So what makes you attractive? What draws people to you? Group number one, from the very start, I have already told you that you seem to be a person who everyone enjoy to be around, because you have a highly sensitive emotional intelligence. You can really read the atmosphere, read the people, mind and feeling, and based on that you can readjust your action and your work in order to really keep an harmonious relationship and connection with other people. You seem to me like a peacemaker. A peacemaker is not necessarily a pushover, someone who can be order around. They are actually extremely strong people. They know when to step back, they know when to show their ego, but at the same time when to retrace them and prioritize the harmony in human relationship. One more thing about you, group number one, I think you are really attractive. In terms of physical attractiveness, for example, if we rank physical attractiveness from 1 to 10, you must be somewhere from at least 7.5 something up to 10. It doesn't really have to be with your facial features or the measurements of your body. It is about your demeanor, the way you conduct yourself, the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you talk to people, and you know, on those kind of personality that really shine through and enhance your overall attractiveness. It doesn't really have to do too much with your features, but with the way your inner beauty shine through your outer beauty, and then enhance all the features that you have. Over here we have both Judgment and the Temperance, two major arcana cards. So you seem to be someone whose attractiveness strike at the very first impression. So people, when they met you, they will immediately be drawn to you and can recognize you. You are hardly forgettable in other people's eyes. You have the face or the body or the impression. You create an impression that is long lasting, that people will remember even after just one time meeting you. And then you see both those figure over here is wearing white clothes. White is a color of grace, of high class, of purity. So there is this element about you that look extremely elegant. You don't seem to be a busybody. You seem to be extremely feminine and relaxed in the way you conduct yourself. You is calm and have good self-control, so you don't really act out, act before you think. You don't shout, you don't cause a scene. You are usually more laid back, and you have time to observe the situation. You are a very observative. Yeah, you tend to step back and look at the whole picture, the whole situation. You think and you consider what to say, what to talk, how to act before you actually do them in reality. So this is a very attractive traits about you. You are graceful. When people look at you, the word grace immediately pop out of their mind, and it's very easy. It feels extremely comfortable to look at those type of people. To look at you specifically, because whenever people look at you, they feel at ease. They feel like the whole world just got slower and more peaceful around you. Harmonious, right? That is the correct word. And also both judgment and temperance, the two person over here, they seem to be extremely modest. They don't shout out, they don't try to show off anything. They are more modest. They they let their personality and their beauty shine through rather than have to promote themselves actively to other people, to try to convince other people. They don't do that. They just let everything happen naturally, and that is exactly what is attractive about you. You don't try to convince people about your charm, about your attractiveness. You let other people see through the actions and the way you talk. You let other people observe you in daily situation, and you prove with your act, right? Yeah, you walk the talk. Also, you group number one, I think you are extremely good in managing your tempo. I don't see you throwing a tantrum everywhere you go. You are calm. At the same time, you have clarity of think, clarity of thought. Your mind is extremely clear. Whenever something happens, you are able to grasp the concept of everything, the whole situation, and then you make the good reasoning in order to assess the situation. So there is an element of clarity within you. People are drawn to you because when they talk to you, they feel clear. For example, maybe you are someone who people usually come to seek for advice. You could be a single, a bachelor, and all kind of committed people in a relationship, or even people who have marriage before, who have divorced before even, will come to you to ask you for your advice. That is the strange thing about you. Your mind is so clear that no matter what kind of experience you have or you don't have, people will eventually come to you for some advice and some enhancement of clarity of thoughts. And well, people are naturally drawn to you, group number one, for this reason. One more thing is, group number one, you seem to never run out of inspiration and joy in life. You have your ability to enjoy the little happiness in life. Group number you see the 10 of cups over here. So this boy and this girl is enjoying a section where she dance happily with her teddy bear and her doll as well, while he is playing the violin. This is a daily activity. This is actually depicting their weekend. They don't do anything too extravagant. You can see that they don't go out shopping. They are not doing horse riding. they don't do anything fancy. They are just enjoying their time together, the little fun with their toys and the music. So it depicts a person who have the ability to enjoy every little thing in life. A good meal, maybe a beautiful scenery, a beautiful song can make you happy, and you are able to transfer that type of joy, that type of innocence to other people as well. So when they are with you, for example, just a simple thing can make you happy. A little bird stop by on the branch next to you, and you admire its beauty and the way it sings song. The other person, when they sit next to you and they observe your attitude to life, your gratitude to life, they will be at awe, and they will think, oh, group number one can be able to enjoy such a small little thing in life. They are so relaxed, they are so grateful for life. It feels so happy to be around them. This is the concept. In Japan we have what is it we call ikigai. So ikigai is a way of living, a way of thinking, where we enjoy the little thing in life rather than the big and flashy thing. Every little thing can become the source of joyfulness, and that can make our life totally better. And you are someone who embodied that spirit of ikigai. I will highly recommend you to read about this philosophy from the Japanese people. It is extremely helpful for those who are seeking for self-growth as well as self-care and spiritual growth. Okay, yeah, and at the same time, you never run out of inspiration. Everything in life can be an inspiration for you. You are curious, you are not, harsh and cranky and moody. You are someone who, no matter what happened to you, you still keep that innocence in you, that positive outlook in you, and you are able to convert that into joy. And when people are around you, they are affected by your energy. You increase other people vibrations. That's why, and also frequency. That's why everyone loves to be around you, because being around you just feels so good. Group number one. Yeah. Oh, this is so cute. Then we have the next question, which is how can you enhance your natural magnetism or attractiveness? Let us see. You got the Three of Wands and the Tower. So you see the Three of Wands. This boy over here is like the class monitor. He conduct everyone to do a march during the school gathering or something. So he extremely determined. He know what he wants. He know what is good for the class, and he commanded without hesitation. Over here we see the tower, where everything is kind of crumbling down on this tower. The water is rising while the meteor is striking down, and it is burning and cracking all over the tower. You are advised by the spirit to really keep up your spirit and to be consistent with the good traits over here that you have during time of hardship. So there is a saying that if you don't tolerate or be able to, how do I say, handle someone at their worst, then you are not deserving their best. So the general idea here is that if you have a virtual, good trait, it should be consistent throughout time of hardship, especially in time where everything goes extremely chaotic, or when there is no supervision, there is no one looking at you, when you can really be doing anything and no one will be there to judge you, but you still keep the ability to be a good person like this. Yeah, so this is a really great advice for you to be consistent with your visual. Don't let it slide, especially at times of chaos and difficulty. One more thing that I would like to say is that you have to be the one in command of your life. So don't get affected by other people. I do believe that for someone as great, as beautiful and awesome as you, group number one, there would be a lot of people who are trying to bring you down, or maybe they are doubtful about your visual. They don't think that you are as good as how you show over here. However, both us, like I and you, know that this is your true self. So don't let other people doubt affect you. You have to be the person in command. If you said you do something, you will do something. If you said you are a certain type of person, then you are going to be that type of person. No matter what people tell you in order to distract you from your real personality, your real virtue, don't bother. Be the leader. Be the one who command the situation and continue to let your beautiful personality shine through. Yeah, don't let the hardship, the obstacle, the toxicity of other people bring you down. Okay, so let's come to the final question. What kind of people or what kind of connection you are attracting to your life in the near future, or maybe right now, when you do your best to keep those kind of attractiveness and strength to you, group number one. So you receive which one is the first? The Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, Strength, and Three of Swords. There is two types of people and connection that you will be attracting to your life with your virtue over here, group number one. The first type is someone who just as awesome and as inspiring as you. We see the strength, the Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands. Someone who also have the beauty inside. So the boy and the tiger over here are both strong in their different way. And in my opinion, group number one, you represent the boy in the picture whose strength lies in their inner work, their personality, their ability to remain clear thinking and calm and fair in all kind of situation, at the same time being loving, being positive and inspiring. The people that you are attracting into your life is represented by the tiger, who are more outward projected. They are the people who are a little bit more, should I say aggressive? Not aggressive, but they project their strength to the outer world more than you. They have the physical strength that they tend to protect people, and they fight for other people. They are not shy to back down from any kind of attack, and you and them will make a very good, extremely good and beautiful pair within this connection, because you will provide them the emotional pillar, the emotional support that they are looking for, while they will be protecting you from the outside external party, right? So this is the type of relationship that you will be, you will be attracting to your life. And those kind of people will be supportive on all of your decision, and also especially if you are trying to grow yourself, if you are trying to grow you mentally and physically. For example, moving to another country or traveling around the world, then those people will be extremely supportive of you. They will even join you in your journey, and they will just provide you just as much inspiration as you provide them. They will be as much loving as you do, regardless of the way of their expression. They may express the love in a different way than you. However, their love is no less, and you and them are just equal partner. Both of you will be extremely loving and strong, even though it shows in a different way. However, that is the common traits among you two. However, there is another type of people that will be drawn to you that I have to highlight over here. Group number 1 is that because you are such a vibrant and loving and happy person, you vibrate on a high frequency. So in a, how do I say, you cannot avoid that you somehow will attract people who operate at lower frequency to you. Why is it? Because like the Chinese have a saying, right? The lighter the light, the darker the shadow. So whenever someone is so bright and loving, there will be people who either trying to take them down by injecting their toxicity into that person, or maybe they are hurt before they have a unhealed wound. They are trying to seek for some kind of comfort and healing energy from you. So group number 1, be mindful of those people, even though some of them may not have bad intention. However, if you associate yourself too much with those kind of people, you will get affected somehow. So the 3 of Wands over here also tell you about do not let other people energy especially to affect your own energy. Keep vibrating on a high frequency. And I'm not saying you will avoid those type of people altogether. However, be selective of who you want to have a connection with. If they are currently vibrating at a low frequency, however, they understand their situation, they understand their weakness, and they are trying to improve day by day. They have a growth mindset, then it's okay to be able to, for you, it's okay for you to accommodate them on their way, on their journey of self-growth. However, if a low frequency person comes to you with the only intention to suck out your energy or to pull you down together with them, that they have no intention of growing themselves and healing themselves, then you have to quickly disassociating yourself with those type of people, because you cannot let their energy to affect your own energy. Your energy over here is already extremely beautiful, and you should be able to keep that. You should be able to enhance, not lowering your energy. I think that is an extremely interesting message. So group number 1, this is all I have for you about what makes you attractive. And well, you appear to me as someone who is, extremely loving and fun to be around. So if it resonates with you, I would love to hear in the comment section about how you resonate with this and how you are in real life, so that I can, better interpret the cards next time. So yeah, group number 1, this is all I have for you, and I hope you like it. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel, share your comment below, or maybe put a C icon or maybe a ground icon, so I know that is you, group number 1. And yeah, I thank you for listening for my reading this time, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful group number 2, welcome to your reading about what makes you magnetic, what makes you attractive, and how to unleash your love attracting strengths. So in this reading we will be exploring the 3 questions together. The first one is, what is your unique energy that draws people to you? Second one is, how can you enhance your natural magnetism so that you can attract the right type of people? And the third one is, what type of love and connection do you attract if you manage to really enhance your magnetism over here? So yeah, group number 2, you have chosen the Ace of Wands. such a beautiful Ace of Wands. Right from the start of the reading, I feel that your energy is so different from group number 1. I'm not going to tell you how group number 1 received their reading, because if you are not drawn to group number 1, then there's no need for you to really see that reading, right? But your energy is so different. The one is so calm and cool, but you seem to be some type of energetic, vibrational, extremely joyful and proactive person. You seem to be, when people look at you, they see maybe you work out, maybe you have an athletic body, or you seem to have one. It doesn't have to do with whether you actually do workout during your daily activities or not, but you have a type of appearance where people will think that you are active, you are an active person. You work out, you run, you know, doing all type of different activities. You move fast, you talk fast, you vibrated, you know. You are exuding light and energy and positivity. So that is my first impression with you, group number 2. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. I would like to see what is your unique energy that draws people to you, group number 2. So you got the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. You got the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, 2 Pentacles. If you happen to be a fire sign with an earth sign ascendant, or if you are an earth sign with a fire sign ascendant, I would love to see an icon of the fire and a coin or money in the comment section, so that I will know it is you, group number 2. I feel like those 3 cards reveal a lot about your birth chart. However, if it's not, it's fine, okay? It's fine. You got the Page of Cups. Oh, Page of Cups. And you got the Hangman. Wow. Over here you have 2 Pentacles. Over here you have 2, how do I say, cups. Because the Hangman is related to Pisces in astrology. And Pisces is a quarter sign. The cups elements in tarot also correlated with the water sign in astrology as well. So over here in the center you have a fire energy, the wands. Over here you have pentacles, the earth, and over here you have the water, the cups. You seem to be an extremely well balanced person. So you have everything in your chart already. Now if we receive some sword card, it will be funny. Group number 2. Okay, so how to enhance your natural magnetism so that people, the right kind of people, will be attracted to you. Group number 2. How to enhance. You receive death. Oh my gosh. What is this? Death? Transformation? Wow. This is an extremely light-hearted reading. I didn't expect to see death appear. You receive the Queen of Cups. How to enhance. And then you receive death and the Queen of Cups. Just so you know, death is correlated to Capricorn in astrology, and Capricorn is an earth sign. So he will belong to this side of the table, while the Queen of Cups is a cups card, right? It will belong to this side of the table. So you seem to have a lot of water and earth elements in your natal chart. So if you do, please let me know in the comment section. I'm so excited because I hardly see the element being lined up extremely clear like this in a collective reading. So I'm excited. If you really are an earth and water sign, let me know. I am one too. Okay, group number 2. What is your final question again? It will be what type of person or connection that you will attract to you with this type of energy, with type of strength. I'm so sorry. 2 cards. Okay, you receive the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands the second time. You receive the Five of Wands. Sure. You receive the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, such a beautiful Ace of Pentacles. And it is a Pentacle card to this side of the table once again. I'm telling you, you must have a lot of earth energy, and maybe you draw people with earth signs to you as well. So earth sign is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And the water element over here is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Right. So your last card, the people connection you will draw to you is the King of Cups. Let's pause for a second. Let me readjust all the cards so you can see them clearly, and we will get back to your reading. So group number 2, what is your unique energy that's drawn people to you? Let's see what we have here. In the center of your reading is the Ace of Wands, and then one side is all kind of pentacles, one side is cups. So I think group number 2, you seem to be someone who is extremely down to earth and hardworking and diligent. You seem to be engrossed in work and career. You are able to create wealth for yourself, group number 2, by working extremely hard. I think you are not someone who scatter your energy around. You are someone who is focused, and one of your main focus in life is your career and your wealth. You know how to make money, income for yourself. You know how to take care of yourself. One aspect of you is extremely pragmatic and realistic. You don't daydream a lot. You don't seem to be up in the air with all kind of impossible idea. You seem to be someone who take the small step in life. However, those steps is solid, is pragmatic, and gradually people will see the success come to you. So how do I say? People think that you are a manifester, a very strong manifester who can manifest any kind of desire that they want in life. If you want something, you will be able to manifest it, but they don't understand that what you did is not just manifestation. You actually put hard work in that. The thing that you receive today is the result of your hard work. It's not just about manifestation. However, you are able to do it so gracefully, so effortlessly, that when people look from outside, they think that you can do it with grace, with extremely easiness. You don't have to sweat for anything. However, all the things that you put your heart and mind in will eventually result in something beautiful and abundant for you. That is people's impression about you. That is what people see about you. And they like the fact that when they are with you, they feel like they are seeing magic happening. So one day you say you are going to do this and that, and you are going to obtain this and that, and a few days later, or maybe a few weeks later, sometimes later, they will see you are actually having that wish come true in your life, and they was like, wow, group number 2, how can you be able to do that? Are you a magician or something? They are drawn to the magic that you seem to exude, not knowing that it is actually the fruit of your hard work and your effort and your time, even your pain and your suffering. They don't see it. They only see the results that you are having, the lifestyle that you are having, even the clothes that you are wearing, the nice hair, the beautiful the beautiful look that you have, the beautiful appearance that you have. They don't see the amount of effort that you have been putting in. However, they are at awe at how you look so nice and you seem to be doing so well in life. I once met a person that have the same description as you, group number 2, and one of the comments that they usually receive from other people is that one of their weaknesses is that they know too well where they want to go in life, and they seem to be doing it effortlessly. somehow that draw people in, but somehow that also make other people feel nervous and inadequate and inferior to them. So group number 2, I do think that you are someone from the outside perspective, you seem to be extremely graceful and effortless. However, I know deep down inside it is a result of your hard work. And maybe some other people do see the hard work in you. However, that's not for everyone. For everyone else, mostly what they see is that what you have achieved in life with your ability. They are drawn to that because look at this Nine of Pentacles. She is dressing extremely beautifully and she is coordinating her clothes all together. The red ribbon goes with this red, I don't know what is this, scarf. And then the white socks goes with the white collar and things like that. She looks extremely beautiful and she has everything she wants, all the toys she wants around her. So one thing I have to mention about you, you seem to have a great sense of fashion. Group number 2, I think there is something about you, about the way you dress yourself that really evoke the feeling of, you know, high fashion in other people. Maybe because you always pay attention to the color coordination of your outfit. Maybe you pay attention to the fabric, the texture, or the story you are trying to make throughout your outfit. Not just your outfit, maybe the way you do your hair as well. You may pay a lot of attention to your hair. You curve it or strengthen it, or using oil to make it look more silky and smooth, things like that. Maybe even your skin, you take good care of your skin, and when people look at you, there is a feeling of pristine, luxurious, just by the way that you present yourself. They feel like you must have put a lot of effort into your look and it doesn't come unnoticed. That is one of the things that people feel like extremely drawn to you, because who dislike a well-dressed person, right? A well-dressed person speak a lot about themselves as well as create a lot of good impression. So yeah, this is you, group number 2. Sorry, my camera just ran out of battery. Let's get back to our reading. So this is your attractiveness from how do I say, a stranger or maybe an acquaintance perspective. So from the if they don't know you too well, this is everything that they feel attractive about you. However, when they get to know you better, when you have a certain period of time to, you know, really get along with those people, then people will discover a different unique traits about you, which is your creativity, the way you look at the world. You have an extremely special perspective of life. Whenever people talk to you, they feel like they see a whole new world. Is that a song? A whole new world. I forgot which movie or which song is it, but yeah, the hangman over here, you can see that this boy is actually really relaxed. He is hung on this pillar. However, he actually enjoying it. He is trying to understand the world from the upside down perspective. This is also a description about you. People are always drawn to think that is out of the ordinary, right? And you are the one of those out of ordinary, extraordinary person to people. You have a unique quality about you. Whenever you talk about something or you are immersed into something, you are actually living in that world and everything else doesn't really matter. So yeah, and at the same time, when you look at certain things in life, you will have different ideas about that compared to other more ordinary people like me, for example. You could also be a dream seer, or you have a spiritual ability. Maybe you are into tarot or something. That's why you are seeing this reading, right? So that is one attractiveness about you. So people are drawn to you because when they talk with you, they feel like their emotion is overflowing. They feel like you can understand them. You can make everything feel easy and dreamy in your own way. At the same time, you open their eyes to different ideas and perspective, and being with you feel such much easy, compared to other people. There are people in this world that really cause others to feel constricted and feel uptight and feel too serious to be around with. However, when the people here be with you, they feel like, you are good looking, you are relaxed, you are calm, you are diligent. However, you have the dreamy nature and also easygoing nature as well. They don't feel like you are too uptight. They don't feel like you are too serious. On the outside look, maybe you look a little bit too serious. However, when they talk with you, they feel like you are such a nice creature, a kind, loving, and calm creature to be around. And it also, I think if you have a relationship, how do I say it? If you have connection with different people from different gender, most of them will consider you as a potential love interest. I'm gonna be honest because people are drawn to your type of person. You are the type that can easily draw people in. So most of people from the different gender, when they get to know you, they will eventually classify you as, a potential love interest or an actual love interest. So yeah, maybe you could have a hard time having friends from different gender. I don't know if it is a good thing or a bad thing. However, well, that is a fact that I'm seeing here, that you can easily make other people feel the romantic feeling around you. That's why they usually don't treat you like a bro or a girl, more like a potential love interest. Whether no matter where they met you, where, for example, if you start out as a friend, then after a certain period of time, people will see like, nah, I cannot be friend with this person because I feel like I'm attracted to them and maybe I can, cross the line anytime soon. That kind of feeling. So yeah, that is your attractiveness. You are actually a seducer, I think so. But you don't do it intentionally. You don't do it on purpose. That is just the aura around you that naturally draw people in, and that's why they became a little bit of romantically interested in you. Okay, so how can you, better enhance your unique, your attractiveness over here, your magnetism? Death and Queen of Cups. Uh, for some of you, I think you are hold on to some kind of history or a past relationship with somebody else that is needed to be severed. You need to cut the tie with that past in order for you to grow back into your natural magnetism. Because when you are still holding on to someone in your mind, then it's extremely hard for you to be able to, ex, express your attractiveness to your surrounding, because you are holding the best part of you for someone else, for the past relationship. However, it is not a good thing because a past relationship is in the past for a reason, and I don't really suggest holding on to something if it is supposed to come to a certain outcome or result. Then no matter what you do, it will arrive at that destination. So you don't really need to hold on to it. It will eventually come back to you. That's why don't spend your energy on the past. You should let go of, whatever had happened and look forward to the future by embracing your presence and your future, by putting your feeling into something that can serve you rather than something that is, have a little too no chance of happening, then you can really enhance your magnetism. You can really, in your case, not really enhance, but really take back your magnetism. You are someone who is extremely seductive, and you can be that attractive person as long as you pay more attention to your present, your current environment, rather than keep dreaming about something that has happened before. For other of you who don't really have anything in the past that is holding you back, then I think one way to become more attractive for you is that you should be a little bit more clear cut with people. How do I explain it? I think I don't know if you know the Big Five personality test. So there is one scale in that test, one trait in that test. It is called agreeableness, and this agreeableness. So agreeableness is talking about one person ability to really be in harmony with other people. They tend to agree with other people in order to keep the atmosphere, in order to keep the relationship, the connection, rather than risking telling the ugly truth, and making everything tense and difficult for everyone. So there is more agreeableness than what I just told you. However, I think you have an idea about it. So I think group number 2, you are a person who is extremely high on agreeableness. You tend to think about how other people will see and judge your action and words. That's why you are trying to please, or at least you are trying to not causing conflict with other people by being more tactic in the way you act and you communicate. However, the card over here is telling you to be a little bit more truthful with your feeling and emotion. If you don't like something, it is better for you to clearly state that your feeling on that matters, that hey, I'm not interested, or I don't like you to act a certain way around me. There is power in saying no, and I think one of the things that you should practice is trying to say no more often. Whenever that you're feeling not okay with the situation, you should be able to state your mind, and that is the suggestion over here for you, because you are an extremely seductive and an attractive person. I think there will be more people interested in you than the amount of people that you are actually interested in. So when people that you are not interested in comes to you, you should be able to draw a boundary. Of course, you should also give people a chance as well. However, if you already made up your mind that this is not my person, this is not the connection that I want to have, then you should be able to say no to the situation and to the person. So the ability to say no is actually the thing that enhance our power, and at the same time our attractiveness, and also our independence as well. So you are a person of high value, so you should be able to say no to the thing that don't stand up to your standard, and that way you will even raise your value higher and higher. I think that is an extremely powerful suggestion and advice for you, group number 2. Last but not least, we will come to the question, what type of connection or relationship or love that you are attracting with your quality. So this is a collective reading. I don't know if you are currently in a relationship or not. However, I think with your beautiful dress over here, I think you can clearly draw in people who will be up to your standard. And I see the quality of earth, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and the quality of water signs in astrology, which is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces in you. However, you lack some, how do I say, boldness. You lack some intellectual flexibility that is represented by the air and the fire element. So I think you will really attract those who have the quality that supplement you, which is the air quality, the ability of intellectual clarity, as well as reasoning and rationality. At the same time, the quality of fire, which is about vitality, proactiveness, um, some aggression as well. Not aggression, how do I say? You understand it, right? The quality of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So you are attracting lovers and connection that at one point is very passionate and in one hand is very passionate and loving and generous, but on the other hand they are really clear minded, they have mental clarity, they are an intellectual. And sometimes you can feel that the connection that you draw in is a little bit too rational, that is a little bit cold, because we see the king of one and no king of swords appearing here. The king is the strongest energy within the how do I say, the pit card and the court card. So that person must be able to supplement you in terms of your tendency to be too agreeable, your tendency to um, you know afraid to say no. The love of your life or the connection that you will attract will be someone who stand up for you and say no for you as well. I think so. And at the same time, they will be able to hype you up. You appear over here to be attractive. However, you're a little bit laid back. You tend to spend more time within your small close circle and also your house, your family, rather than showing yourself to the work. However, the love that you will attract will be someone who is more energetic and proactive than you. They will be out there in the world, socializing and talking with people. And yeah, I think that is the way that they will find you. They will find you, because if someone is so introverted, right? We need someone who is more extroverted to be able to find the introverted one. I think that will be the case. Yeah. However, because they possess the quality that you don't have, which is the ability to say no, the ability to be clear-minded, and judge everything based on reason. So sometimes you and them will have some conflict and disagreement regarding the way you will resolve matters in life. But I don't think this is a bad thing. I think some conflict and disagreement, as long as they are kept in a certain healthy boundary, then it will have the relationship to grow better. So you and the connection, the love, the relationship that you will attract sometimes will have quarrel. Maybe not sometimes, maybe frequently quarrel. However, it is not a bad quarrel. It is constructive, it is productive. It have both parties to be able to understand the other person's perspective and also respect each other more, because the five wands in this deck, right, it look like they are trying to fight each other. However, they are actually in a rituals where the fighting will have the rituals to advance and then grant a wish to the whole tribal over here. So any kind of disagreement or quarrels between you and your connection and or your love will be constructive and productive, and you will just kiss and make up in no time. So I think it's a beautiful thing. At the same time, I think the people that you will attract into your life, as well as your future love, or maybe your current love, will be someone who is just as hardworking as you, because we do see you over here being meticulous and hardworking and diligent, and you will attract someone who has the equal ability in them, equal trait in them. However, they will be even one step further than you, because their diligence and hardworking nature already paid something back to them. They already master their ability in that aspect. They already master the, how do I say, the material world, the resources around them, and they can make something out of that already. So someone who possess possesses the same quality as you, however more advanced than you. Oh, this is beautiful. So it will be an harmonious and loving relationship. If it is your future lovers, they will be not too different from you. Some quality they will be, totally different. Some other quality they will be totally the same with you, and that will create a great harmony. So at one point you will have some time to you will have someone to challenge you so that you can grow. At the other time you will have someone who understands you and be sympathetic with whatever you do or say, or in your decision in general. So it is an extremely nice combination for you, group number 2. So this is what I have for you for your reading about what makes you attractive and magnetic. I hope you like the reading, and if it resonates with you, please leave a comment in the comment section and tell me how it resonates, or whether I have something to supplement in my interpretation of the card. I would love to hear everything. And if you like it, also please like and subscribe to my channel so that I will have more motivation to provide better reading in the future. So my group number 2, this is all I have for you, and I hope you like it. I hope it will be constructive for you to discover your attractiveness and magnetism nature, and have you to enhance it. And yeah, so thank you for listening, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 3. Welcome to your reading about what makes you magnetic and attractive, how to unleash your love attracting strengths. So for today's reading, we will be answering the 3 main questions. What is your unique energy that draws people to you? How can you enhance your natural magnetism? And what type of love and connections do you attract? So group number 3, you have chosen the Empress. Such a beautiful Empress. So right from the start, what I see from this card is that the Empress is the embodiment of femininity, and also is represented by Venus, which is a planet about love, romanticism, and of course femininity, attractiveness, neutral energy. So I kind of got the feeling from this card alone that you are someone who is really attractive, both from your look, your appearance, and also your personality and charisma. Yeah, we'll see further what is it about, but that's just my first impression with you. So I truly believe that group number 3 will consist of all kind of beautiful and pretty and handsome people. Hello, my group number 3. If you really resonate with such a description, feel free to drop me an emoticon of a ground or something, so that I will know that that is you, group number 3, that is talking with me. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. First of all, we will see what is the traits, what make you attractive and magnetic, why people are drawn to you, group number 3. So let's see, you receive the 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh, you receive like one of the best cards in the tarot deck. Oh, I have 3 over here. Okay, so you got the 2 of Pentacles and also the 9 of Wands. That is such an interesting combination. And you receive the Sun. What did I say about you are like receiving the most positive card in the deck? Okay, I think I'll put it like this, and then we will look into how can you strengthen those traits, or how can you enhance your magnetism or your attractiveness. Group number 3, you receive the 10 of Wands. You seem to care a lot. You seem to care a little bit too much for your own good. Group number 3, when regarding how people view you, I think so. How can you strengthen your magnetism, you got the 5 of Cups. Okay, so the final question, I will change the tarot deck. Final question, what kind of people or connection or love that you can attract with the strength and attractiveness of you? Group number 3, you got the King of Cups. Oh, the King of Cups for the Empress. Wow. You receive the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. And then you got the Knight of Cups. You received 2 cups already. Maybe you will generally attract people who has more quarter elements in their birth chart. So quarter elements are Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. So if you are drawn to those type of people, or maybe they are drawn to you, then this is a sign that this is your reading. Group number 3. Finally, you got the 5 of Wands. Oh, group number 2 also received the 5 of Wands. Can you see it? They are having a ritual in which they will have to light up their torch and pretend to fight each other. How do I say, this is like a stage where they one of the rabbit will represent the devil and the other will fight that devil. So this is that type of ritual. Back of the deck, you get the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. Group number 3. What do we have here? The Empress in the center of your reading. Really tell me about a lot about yourself. So you are, I got a feeling this is the group that contains most of female viewers. So you have a high level of feminine energy. You can make people feel relaxed and easy about you when they are around you, because you give them that feeling of nurturing. So when they talk and you will listen, you are a true good listener. You can listen to other people's problems, and then you don't force your own impression or your own judgment or your own remark onto other people. You just really listen to them. And in today's modern world, the ability to really listen to people is something that can really set someone apart, because today most people want to talk rather than to listen, and it's hard to even find someone in our close circle who will be willing to listen to ourselves. For example, a lot of people will have to seek for therapy in order to just have someone to talk to, and that example raised our concern about the way that people don't even listen to each other these days, and they just rather talk continuously. So that's why you are so attractive, because when all the other people around you keep talking, you are the only one who listen and even listen with sympathy. So you are extremely high with empathetic and sympathetic characteristic. You just naturally give your love to other people, which make them feel treasure, which make them feel easy, which make them feel like they can open up to you. So that is one thing that really draw people to you. Another thing is that there is a duality about you. So we have the 2 of Pentacles over here. You are smart, you are intelligent, you are rational. At the same time, you are also loving, empathetic and sympathetic. So you have both quality. One is really, I don't want to use masculine, but more masculine, yeah, and one more feminine. But then you can blend those 2 characteristics, those 2 traits together in an extremely harmonious way. You are also a successful person in real life. I feel like if you are working, if you are having some kind of job, then you are like a star in your field of work. You are a hardworking and also a highly efficient employee within your company. So you achieve your own worldly success and achievement, right? At the same time, you still manage to retain that feeling of innocence and joyful and loving about you. So the sun appear over here. There is either that you already have children, or maybe you have an extremely love for children, or maybe you are childlike yourself. So whichever case it is, because this is a collective reading, so I'm reading the energy of multiple people. So if you already have a child or children of your own, the Empress appear over here together with the sun will depict someone who is embracing their motherhood, who really cares for the well-being and the growth of their child, their children. Maybe people will see that whenever you talk about your child or children, maybe the way you take care of them really draw people in, because these days there is a lot of divorce, right? And there are people who are not responsible for their own children. However, you are different. You are someone who deeply care about your child, your children, or maybe about something that you love, maybe about a company that you started, your own business. And people see that devotion in you, can see that the loving nature of you, and that really draw people in. For those of you who hasn't had their own child or children, I think that you really carry with yourself a quality of carefree and joyfulness. So when people be around you, they feel easy. They don't feel like they have to put up defense. They don't feel like they need to be, be careful of you, because you are so honest. This is the image of a very innocent and honest person who really, just say everything that they have in mind, and other people don't have to be worried when they are around this person. So you bring out the joy for other people. You make them feel like they can be carefree once again. They can associate with you in a childlike manner once again, and it is something that people really appreciate, because it's hard to feel carefree around any other people now in the modern time, right? So it is something that really attractive about you. So I talk about maybe you are a successful person regarding your work, your job, your material achievement. However, I also receive this message that you are a private person. No matter how good you socialize with other people, in fact, you really keep a lot to yourself, and you don't talk much about yourself with other people. So the Empress is someone who is good at listening, right? And then we see the Nine of Wands over here. So you are a good listener for yourself. However, you don't really dump your own thoughts and feeling onto other people. You will rather keep everything to yourself, rather than making other people feel the weight that you have to burden right now. And I really think that you are someone who will fight really hard for what they love and what is important for them. However, you will fight alone. You don't like to engage other people into your own business. You are private. You don't talk much about yourself. You also don't, ask too much for other help and favor as well. And being a private person actually is really attractive, because these day and era people will prefer to put everything onto social media, and they talk about literally everything from the most private matters in their family and also in their work environment, which is not advisable. I'm telling you, confidentiality is something that is really important in business, and no one like the type of person that will talk endlessly about the most crucial thing of the business. The same will apply for, private relationship, committed relationship as well. No one likes someone who keep talking about literally everything and anything that they get a hand on. No one like mouthful people. So yeah, you are private, and that causes a quiet attractiveness to you. People are drawn to that type of people who talk less about themselves. If you have read the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, you will understand this attractiveness about you even more, because in that book he tells people that if you want to raise more power, if you want to have more power in any kind of relationship, then try not to talk too much about yourself, not to talk too much about anything. And also you have to limit your appearance, your presence in social gathering as well, in order to create an illusion of scarcity. However, you don't need to do it, group number 3, because you already did it. You already don't talk much about yourself. Yeah, and people are secretly or openly drawn to that quality of you. So a quiet but loving, but also intellect and clear-minded person. That is the exact description that I can tell about you. And yeah, even I as a woman, right, I feel really attractive to your type of people. I mean, group number 3, if you are, a male, then I will fall for you definitely. Okay, so let's moving on with the next question. How can you strengthen your magnetism? How can you enhance it? I'm seeing over here that group number 3, that you are someone who keep a lot to yourself. You don't tell much to other people. So at one point, it is something that is charming and attractive about you. However, on the other hand, sometimes people will feel like you don't really trust them, you don't respect them, you don't really think that your and their connection really matters. Because if you really trust someone, you will tell more about yourself to them, right? You will share more about your life. However, you are the type that keep everything to yourself and trying to solve everything by yourself. This 10 of Wands depict a girl who is like almost overwhelmed by this many of flowers, and even one flower branch has fallen down. So this is the really true image of you, group number 3. Don't hold too much into yourself. Don't hold back, as well as don't take everything onto your shoulders. Sometimes if you can share just a little bit of your thought, your feelings, or maybe your problems with other people, they will feel more sympathetic with you. They will feel more related, as well as they will feel like you have trust and faith in them. They will feel that their relationship with you really matters. So that's the way that you can raise your attractiveness. And one more thing, I think you are someone who cried a lot over spilled water. What I mean is that there is something about the past that is still on your mind and still keep you distressed and sad and disappointed, and you keep looking at that spilled water until now. Or maybe you are someone who is a little bit pessimistic. So whenever something happens, you will naturally look at the bad side of things, look at the negativity of it, rather than looking at the positive side of everything, the remaining cup over here. So it is an advice for you to look up and don't think too much about the past. Don't look behind, look forward. Don't look down, look up. Keep your head high and look at the future. Being more positive, because everyone loves positive energy. You are already a very nurturing and cheerful and joyful energy in people's life, and if you can lessen your pessimistic nature, then it will be even more attractive of you. So yeah, this is your advice. Group number 3, be a little bit more positive. Yeah, have a positive outlook, and also don't keep everything to yourself. Try to share it with other people to build up the trust and also the depth of your connection. Last but not least, we will look at what type of love and connection you are attracting to your life. Group number 3. So like I said before, I have a feeling that you will attract a lot of water signs regarding their zodiac sign. Okay, so you will attract Scorpio and Cancer and Pisces, a lot of those people into your life. One thing is about you are a nurturing person. You can give people the role of listener, and usually the water signs will be the one who is a listener in a relationship. However, now they can find someone that no longer keep talking and force them to become the listener. They found you who can be the listener for them. So this is something that they have been looking for in this vast population for a while, and you are the only one who can really give them the listening that they really desire. So one thing about the people that you attract is that, yeah, they may have a lot of water signs in their birth chart. And one more thing is that you will attract other type of people who are usually a little bit different from you, because, how do I say, opposite attracts, right? So people that have different traits and personalities and characteristics than you. However, when they come to you, they don't really get into conflict with you. They just challenge your own belief, your own way of thinking and way of doing. And with their challenges, you will reflect on yourself, and finally you can really see whether you are doing the right or the wrong thing. You have a chance to really look back into yourself and challenge your own thoughts and feelings. So that type of conflict and differences is actually a good thing, is productive. It is not something that will harm you, but it will eventually push you to grow further. So yeah, two different type of person, right? One on one hand, there will be people who is extremely loving, who really match with you on your level of maturity, who is also a good listener, who will listen to you and you will also listen to them. So you guys share the role of listener. You rotate the roles from time to time. And the other type of person, yeah, I already explained to you. One more thing is that because you are a private person, I feel like the people that is drawn to you and will come to you, if you are single, is someone who will be extremely romantic and expressive with their feeling. They will shower you with love and emotion and declaration of feelings, so that you feel secure with them, so that you can really open your heart and let them know what you are thinking about. So yeah, this Knight of Cups, do you see how beautiful it is? So it is extremely romantic and loving, and yeah, so you receive both the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So age is something I cannot really confirm, but I feel like if the people come to you is younger than you, then they will be mature than their age. If they are older than you, then they will be really a hopeless romantic person that you feel like, oh, I cannot believe that people even at this age can be this romantic. So yeah, they have both this maturity and also this romantic, youthful energy around them. But they share the same traits, right? They are loving. They are extremely loving, and they also extremely romantic and empathetic, just like you. Is there anything that I haven't explained about the type of people that will be drawn to you? Let me see. Oh, Six of Pentacles. So you don't receive much pentacles in your reading about yourself. I think that the one of the reason is that because it is something that you are not too strong, that you are not too, capable of. So material work, worldly success, something like that. Even though you can be a successful person regarding that matters, regarding work, career, something like that. However, you will still attracting people that is even more successful than you, who will have more resources than you, and they naturally feel like they want to give you everything that they have. They want to share with you their abundance. So this is a card about someone who is, higher than you regarding their worldly success, or maybe their possession, their achievement, their wealth, and they are really willing to share it with you because you are someone just so innocent, so good, right? You make them feel safe, and you don't really want to take advantage of their wealth. You are not material. You are looking for something better in other people. That's why they also see you as a better person, and they want to share with you whatever they have. The energy of sharing is extremely strong. So yeah, I think that is everything I have for you today, group number 3. I hope you like the reading, and you seem to be really attractive and beautiful both inside and outside. So I love that I can have a chance to have a reading for you. If you like the reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Tell me in the comment section how you resonate with this reading, or maybe just put a emoji of a crown so that I know that that is you, group number 3. And yeah, thank you so much for being with me here today. I wish all the best for you, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.